The Department of Justice calls it an emerging threat, machine gun conversion devices. WLKY's Madison Elliott was in Frankfort today as Louisville's police chief told state lawmakers more of those weapons are showing up on local streets.
Here at the state capitol on Thursday, LMPD Chief Paul Humphrey presented in front of a committee discussing machine gun conversion devices. Representative Jason Nemes of Louisville joined Humphrey, advocating for a new piece of legislation that would ban machine gun conversion devices. Commonly called switches or auto sears, it's a little piece of either metal or plastic. It's smaller than the size of a coin and can turn a semi-automatic into a fully automatic in less than 60 seconds.
We're talking about something that actually makes the weapon far less accurate and far more dangerous to everyone around. And this is a problem that has increased steadily over the past couple of years.
Humphrey says in 2023, 31 machine gun conversion devices were seized in Jefferson County. That number jumped to 80 in 2024. Humphrey says LMPD has seized 37 so far this year. The average age of possession of these types of weapons has also dropped from 29 years old 2 years ago to 21. There is a federal law banning these devices, but not a state law. And Humphrey says without a state law, all LMPD can do is depend on the federal government to not only pick up the case, but move forward with prosecution. He says a state law would change that.
And what it does is it turns the ability for us, the local police officer, the local prosecutors, to be able to take some kind of action on these that we currently cannot take.
Some state representatives voiced Second Amendment concerns.
I think our energy is better spent actually expanding this right to self-defense rather than imposing further restrictions that are already illegal at the federal level.
At the most simplistic, bare bones minimum level, I view this as new and additional gun control,
while others supported it.
I think it's good common sense. I do not think that any stretch of the imagination that we can consider this a violation of Second Amendment rights at all.
Representative Nemes plans to file the bill when lawmakers reconvene in early 2026. In Frankfort, Madison Elliott, WLKY News.